3 in 4 Americans are unprepared for their elder years. We are going across the United States to raise awareness of the merits of long-term health care planning. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Welcome. I want to introduce you to Nellie, our bus. I'd like you to meet Levi, our very safe driver. Craig is our producer and manager. Our kitchen and all sorts of business equipment here.
And here is all the video equipment so that the films that you enjoy can be seen.
Follow our 3 in 4 campaign across the United States, and here's the latest production.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. What keeps that smile in between your ears? I guess it speaks to my frame of mind tonight. But I feel alright. Yeah, I feel alright. Well, this old bus keeps on rolling along. She's got a few extra miles, but she keeps going strong. We'll keep moving till the day becomes the blue twilight. 'Cause I feel alright. Yeah, I feel alright.
Why is long-term care insurance important?
Most people have a peripheral knowledge about long-term care, but they really don't understand, I believe, the real risks associated with long-term care. And it's the consequences of an unplanned long-term care event that are very dire, as you know, to most families. And they harm not just, the person who's afflicted with a long-term care event, the family is harmed as a result of that. And that's tragic.
There's a regular chain event that happens. You have an incident, grandma falls, then everybody in the family is affected, either emotionally or financially. And that's the impact that stays with people for a very long time.
We all want to believe that the status quo and the good health that we have today is going to continue forever. But it isn't. It just simply isn't. The odds of needing long-term care insurance are worse than the flip of a coin. Would you gamble your house on odds worse than the flip of a coin? Of course not. But people do that, but they do that unknowingly. And the fact that we're getting out there with this message to say, hey, this is a real problem and it needs to be faced, it needs to be dealt with, it needs to have a plan. A lot of times insurance is a wise component of that plan. Not every time, not for everybody, but a lot of times it is.
Very often a family will say this is a very expensive proposition to get involved with the long-term care insurance. But when I point out to them what it costs for their local nursing home or assisted living or even a couple of weeks or months in a rehabilitation center and equate that, then the cost is more understandable and they can then comprehend what they're actually getting involved with.
Cost is an interesting concept. There are different types of costs. There are financial costs, but there are also emotional costs. How much would you pay to be absolutely certain you would never become a burden to your children? What's the value of that compared to the cost of an insurance contract?
It's really a generous act to take care of yourself so that your family can be free of the burden of having to take care of you in your old age.
To know that you won't become a burden to a loved one is priceless. The need to plan is now while you're younger and healthier, and you can deal with this problem before it's too late to deal with.
We put together a workshop for the staff. They really want to understand the people at the other end of the phone.
You want to get to their issues. They don't care if you had a bad day. or you had a fight with your spouse. They don't care anything about that. They only care that you care about them.
It was so nice. Dr. Marion is wonderful. You can tell that she has such a passion for what she does, and she really wants to help people, make them feel better, comfort them, and provide information and just educate them.
So it was nice to get a different perspective in terms of real life experience and what she's hearing out there as she travels across the country, and being able to absorb her knowledge and figure out ways that we can translate that as we're teaching our agents how to raise awareness for long-term care.
We are in Marlton, New Jersey. We're going to a Care One facility. There'll be staff members there and some family members, we're hoping. Talking about long-term health issues. This country is not prepared at all. 3 in 4 need more is more than a slogan. 3 in 4 people are not prepared for the issues ahead of them. Oh, hello!
Hi, Dr. Marion.
I have a greeting committee.
How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Susanna.
Oh, very pleased to meet you,
Nice to
Susanna.
meet you. Welcome to Care One at Evesham Assisted Living.
What a gorgeous facility.
Thank
Just
you.
driving in, it's magnificent. Let me
Thank you.
see.
Come on in.
But let's go to 3 in 4 need more. Why go around the United States? I'm going around the United States because individuals, and it makes no difference what their ethnic background is, what their financial situation is, what their status in society may be, long-term care issues are going to hit us. All of us. We're all going to be affected by it. And the fact that people are not prepared for it, I find very disconcerting. How many people here are covered, their costs here are covered by long-term care insurance?
Probably about 6 or 7, less than what we would like, but really we've seen a rise of people with long-term care insurance coming and touring the facility. And what's great about it is that they come in with not a huge financial burden because they have that coverage. We fill out whatever necessary paperwork there needs to be done on an ongoing basis, but we see that it really pays off. It really does, and those residents have the peace of mind. The families don't have the financial worry and burden that mom's going to run out of money and things like that. So we really hope to see a growth of that in the future.
Well, that's what this bus tour is all about, is educating people, because they hear the word long-term care insurance, but they really don't understand it.
Right.
So we're educating people one person at a time, and this is a beautiful example of people coming in and being burden-free and really enjoying their senior years. Third week of our tour across the country. We're going into New York City right now. I'm going to have an in-person interview with someone from the Huffington Post, and I'm very excited about it. And we're going to be meeting in a coffee shop, so we're going to have real coffee. Cheryl Nance Nash of the Daily Finance, also part of Huffington Post, did a very in-depth interview of me. I thought she was just going to talk about the 3 in 4 campaign and One Reverse Mortgage and the contest, but then she went into depth as to why a woman my age hops on a bus and goes across the country for 9 weeks, and why I am so driven to help people. I told her that I feel passionate about how people are so unprepared for this geriatric tsunami that's heading this way, and there's no way the government can take care of all of us. So we have to take care of ourselves and I feel it's my mission in life to really help, and this is my way of doing it. I hope you enjoy our video. We will be in Washington, D.C. next week, and I hope you will join us as I'll meet with a congressman and a senator to find out how prepared this government is for the geriatric tsunami that's heading this way. Please join us.